welcome to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Memphis Grizzlies. A real closely contested game. They couldn't come up with a couple of key baskets, and they lost by 3.
Well, there was a lack of discipline on their part in that game, guys. They committed a lot of silly fouls, and it hurt them.
It sure did. I mean, they just didn't seem to figure out how to defend without fouling, Steve. It was just... almost hard to comprehend.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Knight and Mayo man the backcourt. John Henson out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Ilyasova in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo kicks to Mayo. Ilyasova dishes to Antetokounmpo. Shot by Mayo is no good. Milwaukee on D. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, it was tough to see that one coming, because I thought that was a game they were going to win. The final score really caught a lot of people off guard.
Yeah, but I think they really tightened up at the end, Steve. I think they were trying too hard to avoid the upset instead of focusing on going after the win.
He dishes it to Ilyasova. Price against Mayo. Price the pass to Bryant. Right side, Bryant. Shoots a fader. The rebound by the Bucks. This their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, they swept these guys last year. The matchups just seemed to kind of go their way. It was total dominance in the 2 games.
Well, it's hard to argue with the effect John Henson has had on the basketball floor. 6'11" Clark with a 7'5" arm span. He obviously is a force defensive.
And a lot of that, Kevin, I think also has to do with how heady he is. He's got excellent timing and really an innate sense of when to rush in for the weak side shot block.
That's a good point.
And he just seems to usually be in the right place at the right time. That's what we call basketball sense.
And here's Kobe. Brandon Knight getting it to go from deep.
Smarten up,
Again,
man.
the miss by Kobe.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now, here is Knight. 20 points for him last game against Indiana.
Yeah, not to mention 4 big steals on the night. He was getting it done at both ends of the floor.
Again, Mayo missing. Lakers trailed by 3. Pick up by Hill. Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by Johnson.
And with Henson, that's often something that gets overlooked as an attribute in a player. Knowing where to be on the floor defensively in order to give yourself a chance on a play, it comes as second nature to him.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Sacre is checked in. For Hill. Boozer comes in for Davis. Young's checked in for Kobe. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Ronnie Price.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ellington's checked in.
Good looks.
And lastly, with Henson, you know, he spent a few years in college, and I think that really helped his understanding of how he can change shots in the paint. You know, a lot of players have the physical tools he has, but I think his mental awareness and alertness is rare in a player so young in the league.
Lynn kicks to
Ooh, that's
Ellington. And again, the Lakers no good. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Young. Mayo dishing to Antetokounmpo. Tries again. And that one's good.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Lynn kicks to Young to stop the run. No luck. The Bucks go the other way with it.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Drains the jumper to finish the break. Bucks leading by 6. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. There's the dish to Sanders. Here's Antetokounmpo, defended by Lynn. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. With 1 on the clock. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
Lakers trail by 8. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Up front, it's Henson and Sanders. Knight and Mayo man the backcourt. And it's Antetokounmpo in the 3 spot. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10 guys, count them, 10 titles.
No way you
Remarkable.
missed that,
They've
man.
led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
And here's Price. O.J. Mayo getting it to go from deep. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo kicks to Knight. No good with the triple. Young outside. From outside the arc. Tries to save it. But they recover it. Outside, Kobe. Left side, Bryant. Shoots a fader. And again, the Lakers no good. Bucks leading by 11. Mayo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Mayo. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. That's good. Mayo's
Still got
10
4
points in the game.
man.
That's his second shot from long range in this quarter, so he's starting to roll.
Black. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Knight. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Got that one up quick. He's got 5.
And he knocks down a 3 of his own.
And even if he didn't, he just made it personal, coming right back with a 3 of his own there.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Jeremy Lin knows that an awful lot is expected of him. He said, I'm very young in my career, and because the expectations of Linsanity are so big and the shadow is so large, sometimes I have to take a step back and remind myself the journey has just begun. It can be hard to keep things in perspective, but gentlemen, he's trying to stay grounded.
And nobody certainly will ever forget Linsanity, but it would be asking, I think, too much for Lin to be in that zone all the time. Thank you, Doris. Shoots from the elbow. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Knights got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Wes Johnson, the former number 4 pick back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot, he really found a niche for himself.
Hill trying to break free. And it's off the back rim. No good. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 15. Knight against Kobe. And the foul on John Henson. .106 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Johnson. Again, the Lakers. And Wesley Johnson has always been impressive physically. Great size, terrific length for a wing, quick off the floor.
Yeah, he's got all of those ingredients, but his ball handling has been a bit mediocre, rather pedestrian, and I think that's held him back offensively.
Here's Antetokounmpo, averaging 12 points a game. Goes up again. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. .32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Mayo kicks to Antetokounmpo. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Knight passes to Antetokounmpo. Knight yet again. The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. 11 seconds left now here in the second. Lin dishes to Kobe. Shot, high post. Shot is off. Here's Henson.
With the score, your Lakers 12, the Bucks 26. Your state is our #1 concern.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. One of the stories here, Brandon Knight getting it done today.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.